Radio check. Oh, hold on. My mic is far away. That's better. Wait. Oh! It almost fell over. Radio check, radio check. I think we're live. Hey, check, check. Hi, B Flip. Hi, Yanti. Hi, Paula. Hi, Michael. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Racing Statistics YouTube channel. Let me see. Is the qualifying delayed? I honestly... Nope. I don't think it is. Oh, we have a 15-minute delay. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I shouldn't be here. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna be partly here, partly not here. Don't you skip Friday. Yeah, don't skip Friday. Today is qualifying for the Brazilian Grand Prix. My name is Ryan from the Ryan F1 YouTube channel. As always, I will be your commentator today on a Friday. I am never here on a Friday but today is the exception. The time of qualifying pretty much allows me to do this. Should be working, but I'm here. I'm not at school, which is important, which is usually the problem with me commentating qualifying on a Friday. But yeah, there's not much that's happened all weekend long. I mean, apart from the rumors and such. So let's go over them, should we? So it's round 21, Brazil. This is the Brazilian Grand Prix. It's usually a very good race. So even though it's been a tough season to get through, I think this one will be exciting. To the arrest zones, of course, in this 15-corner Brazilian circuit for this weekend. Let's see the tire allocation. It is, of course, the softs, the mediums, and the hards, but it's the C4, C3, and the C2 compound. So one harder than the softest three possible compounds for this race weekend. And yeah, I mean, it's been a quiet FP1 session. Not many people have done decent times. A lot of saving, everything. It's 30 degrees right now in Interlagos, in Sao Paulo, Brazil. It's quite hot, honestly. Track temperature is 30 degrees, 54% humidity, so pretty low humidity, to be honest. And yeah, not a lot of wind, but yeah, it's spring and it shows. It's surprising that even though it's been raining in the circuit and everything. Oh, Richie V, thank you so much for your donation. It is really, really appreciated. I'm gonna be checking my messages every once in a while today. But yeah, thank you so much for your donation. As always, I was saying, it's been raining apparently in Brazil. But yeah, it's still quite hot. So that's wind from the north, from the equator. But yeah, we are going to get some delays here in qualifying due to some debris being being broomed away from the circuit. There's some people at turn 1 with some broomsticks and some brooms, of course, clearing out the debris. Hi, Kelvin. How are ya? Thank you for streaming. For streaming. You're welcome, Mikolos. Thank you for watching and for coming here and sticking around. Debris because of what? Well, free practice was a while ago, but I think we got an event in between qualifying, in between FP1 and this, right? I mean, a junior formula or something. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. I honestly haven't been following that much this weekend, but yeah, I mean, from what we've seen in FP1, there's a lot of times being held back. Not everyone, pretty much no one has been pushing full speed through this race weekend. Well, we've only had one session, but yeah, some modest times, let's say, from like Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, all of them holding back in FP1, going a little bit long, not using the fastest tire compound. But yeah, Charles Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, most importantly, leading the timing sheets for FP1. Scream for stream. No, I won't. Any colorblind options? Yeah, you talked about that last time. The thing with the colors and such in the map, it's just, I mean, to differentiate the 3 sectors. There's not much else to it. So that's something you probably waited for. But yeah, as I was saying, for any practical purposes, it's completely fine. I mean, you know where the start-finish line is, and that's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, first sector ends at around turn 4, then the second sector ends at around turn 8, and then the third sector, yeah, at the start-finish straight. So that's pretty much it. I just enjoy your stream. Much love from South Africa. Thank you so much, Calvin. Thank you for watching and from sticking around, of course, once again. I'm at school, so I can't watch, says Doggo. Oh, okay, well, that's too bad. At least you're listening, aren't you? Oh my god, there's something in my eye. Okay, I think that's better. WTF is a mile is genuinely justified. Like, WTF is a mile. Yeah, honestly, what is a mile? Is it raining in Interlagos? It is not currently, no, even though the circuit is has got a bit of a wet and a dry line. So that's going to be interesting for qualifying. Why was the quali delayed? Because they are clearing off debris from the track, so we should get going in around 10 minutes. Yeah, so FP1 finished not long ago. And I think there's some debris from. I mean, there's a few cars that went over the curves, like the Haas of Kevin Magnus, and of Nico Hulkenberg. I think it was one of the Haases, either one of them. They went over the curves quite hard, and that turned off the car. So that's something that happened, and that they definitely did not want to happen. But yeah, that may be the cause of some of the debris. But of course, there's a lot of other stuff that could be causing that as well. Daniel to Red Bull next year, I think that's a high improbability, honestly. But yeah, I mean, if you want to stay positive with that, sure. I mean, I would love to see that personally. But yeah. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, we were talking about the rumors and such. So there's been some rumors going on. There's been some rumors going around that Albert Fabregas actually put them out last weekend, at the end of the last weekend, about a rumor about a rumor. Yes, of course, that he heard around the paddock that he did not really want to believe was real. He then clarified that it's not a good rumor. So the first thing people thought was, oh, okay, so maybe, I don't know, Fernando Alonso is going to Red Bull. That's the first thing. Well, actually, the first thing that came to mind was Sergio Perez is retiring. That's the first thing that came to mind. After that, it was Fernando Alonso's going to Red Bull. But when he said, it is not something that I want to happen, he was like, oh, everyone was like, oh, okay, so maybe Alonso's retiring for some reason. And that's what Twitter said. Because Twitter always says these kinds of things. And the press just ran with it, you know? He just ran with it. Everyone just ran with it. So yeah, it was pretty much something that was quote unquote known for a few days there, but it yeah, it wasn't true. And then Alonso came out right now saying, okay, yeah, that first of all, it was Helmut Marko, of course. Dr. Helmut Marko always has to say the right thing, and this time it was like something like, "Oh yeah, well, Alonso is looking so bad because he's underperforming because of a slow car, and now he thinks that the press is going to rally behind them, blah 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 blah." So yeah, it was definitely not good. And then yeah, people were saying, "Oh well, maybe it's that he's retiring, blah blah blah." And he came out and was like, "No, this is not true. I am not retiring. These rumors are like unfounded on anything and everything." And then yeah, I mean, Albert came forward and said, "I'm sorry for spreading these things. It was unintentional for it to get this out of control." But in my opinion, I don't think it's Albert Fabregas' fault. I think it's the press. Because if the press hadn't, pushed for it, well, this wouldn't have become a rumor. So yeah, the rumor of Sergio Perez retiring, of course, is still here. It's always here. But yeah, that's something that's not been confirmed nor denied so far, at least, and that's something that we're just all waiting for, Yo, 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 how is everyone? Hi, call me Jason. We are good. How are you? That's a good question, Alessandro. A ver, let's see. What did Alessandro say? Who is the best, Alonso or Perez? Oh, it's not a question. It's Alonso, of course. I mean, that's a fact. That's not an opinion. Hi from South Africa. Hi, Thomas. How are you? F1 media spamming clickbait like a Fortnite YouTube desperate for 12-year-old. For the 12-year-old market, says Kaloyan. Yeah, F1 journalism from many places. I don't want to generalize and say from everywhere, but from a lot of places has been quite iffy this season. Mostly because there's really nothing to comment on, nothing to report on. I have a few friends who are journalists, motorsport journalists, and they're talking like, yeah, Formula One this year is pretty dead, to be honest. Of course, it's easy to do with check on Alonso. It's check, of course. Nice clickbait. Nice clickbait. Nice bait. Sorry, not click, just bait. Another 8 minutes and it'll be showtime, says King Chu. Yes, hello, King Chu. How are you, bro? Yes, it'll be showtime in another 8 minutes. Will Checo accept to be a reserve driver? Honestly, I don't really think so. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think that will happen. I like Alonso, but sorry, he isn't going to Red Bull. Yeah, no, he's not. He and Marco and everyone said the rumors are bogus, so yeah, that's not gonna happen. Only if Alonso pitted for Inters in Monaco. We don't talk about Monaco. Oh my god. And we thought, yeah, it could still happen, It'll still be good for the rest of the race. Well, now you've depressed me. Good evening, greetings from the Netherlands. Hi, John Smith. How are you, bro? I'm doing fine. Thank you for not asking, but I'm telling you. My god, I feel there's something in my eye, like an eyelid or something. Hamilton has a 2-year contract unless Red Bull buy him out? No way. Yeah, no way. Absolutely no way. Alonso to Andretti. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Oh, 2,600 viewers for a Friday stream? That's pretty good for a Friday qualifying stream. If you guys have enjoyed the coverage, the Q&A, whatever we've had so far, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. And my eye keeps bugging me. My God, I know it's not very pretty to see, but I just, it just keeps aching, Don't talk about Monaco. Leclerc every year. Well, yeah, that's true. A whole an eyelash. I meant to say an eyelash. I'm doing two things at a time. I'm working and I'm commentating qualifying. So have patience. Have patience. Hi, Dude. Good to see you on a Friday. Hi, Dave. Yeah, it's good to be here on a Friday. Achy? Yeah, I mean it kind of hurts. It's like something inside, It's like when an eyelash like goes inside. You know what I mean. Hi, watching from Kenya. Hi, Calvin. Well, I've said hi like 6 times already to you, but yeah, you're probably hungry. No, that's something I know I am not. Hungry I am not, and that is because I had lunch like I don't know 40 minutes ago. Had a pretty late lunch at around like 2 something, 2:20, 2:30. How is it on your side? It's quite fine, honestly. I'm almost done with university. Next week is the last week for the semester, and then well, I have finals, but at least I don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. every day. Yeah, I mean, work is fine. The F1 season's almost over, which is well, it's bittersweet, We always wanted to keep going, but it's also good to get a break from a season like this one. And that's definitely good. How many nose blows should we expect? I think at least one more. Still got a broken heart. You had to ask about that, Mark, didn't you? My God. What's happening? We are waiting on the race to start. That's what's happening right now. 3 minutes to go. Hello from Dubai. Hi, Nick. Nick Hill G. Hello, how are you? How many languages can you speak? Speak like fluently? 2. I know a few more, but not enough to use them on a day-to-day basis. I understand a lot more than I can speak. Hi from Panama. Hi Bob, how are you? Quali predictions, honestly, no idea. I mean, we haven't seen any actual running. Oh, look, that's Lando Norris Oscar Piastri, sorry, lining up at the end of the pit lane. That's a Williams going out there as well. I think that's Albon. I think that could be. Well, it's either way, it's the 2 Williams. People are starting to come out since quali is starting in a minute and a half, pretty much. Who do you think will win the race? Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's still way too early to say any of that. I'm a bit hungry, to be honest. Could go for some Oscar pastry, says Kaloyan. Nice, nice. A nice Oscar Piastri joke. A lot of cars are already lining up at the end of the grid, but the Ferraris are still wheelless. Yeah, the Aston Martins are also lining up at the end of the pit lane. So are Valtteri Bottas and Zhou Guanyu. From Alfa Romeo, that's Lando Norris at the back of the queue, and that is it as of now. Yeah, we have a minute to go. A minute, 1 minute, and then we'll be greenlit for qualifying. Long ago, when some guys out-qualified Michael Schumacher, it meant nothing. What are you talking about? Be more specific with your comment. Oscar is using the same soft tires as used in FP. Really, King Chu? Interesting. Oh, look, that's Alonso there. Who's hoping for a top 5 start, or top 5 qualifying slot? So let's hope that the Aston's not horrible this weekend, like it was last time out in Mexico, which, well, they were running in last and second to last, and they both retired in the end. So I think pretty much anything is better than that. I mean, if they're running in P16 and P17, that's gonna be better already. That's gonna be a big improvement. So yeah, let's see what happens here as Q1 is underway right now. Yes, it's sprint week. Yes, it's another sprint week, the 6th one this season, and it seems like the 6th one in as many weeks. I mean, it's been long. Qualifying sprint quali weekends have been more and more prominent through the last few races, and honestly, I really do not like them anymore. I used to be, indifferent towards them, but right now, I don't like them anymore. I mean, it's very unnecessary. That's the wording. It's very unnecessary. I mean, cars cannot get the setup right in time, and yeah, it's a lot going on, and where it shouldn't, perhaps. But oh well. Hi, Ryan. Good to see you. Hi, RS. It's good to be here. Am I too blown out when it comes to... Yeah, kinda. Hold on. That's still pretty bad. It's a bit better. That's a bit better. Yeah, I'm way too white. I'm not this white. Yeah. Pretty white, but I'm also like... good, that's better, kinda. Do you live in the future? It's impossible to live in the future. We all actually live in the past because of the time that it takes from the light to reach our retinas, then process it and feed it to our brains. So we're all actually technically living in the past. So yeah, that's your existential, your existential phrase of the day, a thought of the day, let's call it. And yeah, Oscar Piastri, the first one to set the first sector time, which means it's purple. Alex Albon, though, looks to be quicker on the first sector. Piastri going through the second one, much quicker than Albon, though. But the one who seems to be challenging a little bit there of the second sector is Logan Sargent. With a few purple mini sectors so far. Well, one. But yeah, so far it's been Piastri. Oh, look, Alonso went purple in the first sector. That's good to see. That's really good to see. Piastri going purple in the second sector, though. And let's see as he comes across the line now. Piastri, the first one to set a time at 1:11.494. Alonso has just gotten the first sector stolen from him, the purple one, by Lando Norris. He also looks to be setting a purple second sector, the Englishman. Alex Albon goes second fastest, Logan Sargent goes third, and then Alonso's going to be coming across the line now. Can he beat the Williams? One of them. Yeah, he goes third fastest. Oh, Logan's time, yeah, it's still there. Before it was kind of deleted there, but it wasn't in the end. Is that Piastri losing the rear a little bit? We are looking at a replay of him kind of just bottoming out everywhere. I think that was through turn 2. But I am not sure. But yeah, Oscar Piastri is now in third place as Bottas and Stroll have beaten his time. Lando Norris comes across the line to go, almost a second faster than P2. That's a 1:10.623. Max Verstappen goes second fastest, so not enough to beat Lando Norris's time there. Leclerc and Carlos Sainz are going to be coming across the line shortly as well. Leclerc goes... 8th fastest behind Alonso. It's gonna be Ocon up next. Oh, Ocon starts a fast lap then. Carlos Sainz ahead of his teammate, but still behind Alonso, 8th fastest for the Spanish driver. Let's see, Sergio Perez only P10, ahead of Sargent and Zhou, but no one else from the time set so far. Nico Hülkenberg also behind Alonso, P8 now as Leclerc drops down to 10th place. It's Lewis Hamilton with a purple second sector as Alonso comes into the pits. Albon and Magnussen are both coming across the line. Magnussen goes 3rd fastest. That's a good time from the Danish driver. Hamilton with a purple second sector is going to be coming across the line now 2nd fastest ahead of Max Verstappen. George Russell up next. He goes 4th fastest, so right under Max Verstappen. So Verstappen radio, my car is jumping around like a kangaroo. The same problem in Mexico. Okay, so maybe a lot of porpoising for Max Verstappen there, as they are now, I don't want to say struggling because they're still dominating, but having a few more problems, let's say, with the car. P4 for Gasly, P8 for Ocon as Ricciardo goes 5th fastest ahead of George Russell's Mercedes, and most importantly, Perez is now in the elimination zone as Ricciardo's in P5 and Tsunoda P10. Yeah, as of now, Carlos Sainz, Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, Logan Sargent, and Zhou Guanyu are in the elimination zone with Hülkenberg, Alonso, Albon, Piastri, Bottas, and Tsunoda in the bottom 10 as well. Do you want to know about the future of the Brazilian Grand Prix? It's been announced that it's going to stay in the calendar for the upcoming few years, so that's really good. That's really good. Yeah, Perez comes in, of course. The car is being carted into the pits. Pierre Gasly, we're now looking at a replay of Gasly. Oh, okay. Well, that's a car stopped in the pit exit. That's extremely dangerous. I think that's Russell again. Oof. 2nd weekend in a row, Russell is stopped in the pit lane. This was very dangerous. He will be investigated after the session. Let's see what comes from that. I think this was a bit more dangerous than what happened in Mexico last time out. First round, some teams are using used tires. Second rounds will be more representative unless it rains. Yeah, that's true. Greiswolf? It's not raining yet. We have 11 minutes to go to qualifying pretty much. And only a few drivers are out on the circuit, mostly those who are in the bottom 5. So that is well, in the bottom 5 or close to it. That's Bottas, Piastri, Albon, Alonso, Sainz, Leclerc, Sargent, and Zhou. With Perez a notable absence. No rain expected for 2 to 3 minutes. We have 1 timed lap. Okay, so that's Carlos Sainz being told on the radio that he has time for 1 time lap before we are expecting rain. Charles Leclerc goes through the first sector with a purple time as Logan Sargent comes across the line up into 12th place. Zhou doesn't improve much, only slightly, and is still in last, 20th place for the Chinese driver. Carlos Sainz also improving on the first sector, not a purple one, but is still quite promising. Alonso's going to be starting his push lap right now, as Piastri is looking to be starting his extremely shortly as well. Yeah, Alonso improves on the first sector. Leclerc and Sainz are both improving on the second sector as well. No yellow mini sectors for either of them, so it looks like they're going to be much, much better. That's Sergio Perez all right on the back of Alonso. It's gonna be quite tight for him if he wants to get a good lap in. Right now, it's his out lap. It's gonna be only enough time for 1 time lap, and let's hope it doesn't start raining too much or too early, because I think that's gonna be Perez out of qualifying. If that's the case. Carlos Sainz and Charles Leclerc improve a lot. Leclerc goes up into 1st place and Carlos Sainz up into 4th. That's huge for both of them. Hülkenberg and Magnussen are both on outlaps right now as Albon comes in. Sargent stays out though. Is he going? Oh, Sargent also comes in. Let's see, Alonso's going to be coming across the line as Zhou comes in as well. Sargent P14 and Albon is in P16. Let's see, Alonso up into third. So that is a very, very good time as Oscar Pastry has 2 purple sectors and looks to be topping the sheets very, very shortly as he comes through turn 15 and across the line up into second place. I was going to say first, but no. A yellow third sector compromised his lap time in the end, and he was only second fastest by 0.5 of a second. Lewis Stroll top 5. May have been a while ago, but right now he is in P12 actually. Pretty much everyone is on track right now. Anyone who... Oh! Stroll P3. Okay, that's good. That's really good for Aston Martin. There's also been some rumors that the upgrades that Aston have been bringing to the tracks and such have been trying to accommodate Stroll so that he's faster on the car. Haven't found any backing to those rumors, and they don't really seem to be true either way. So let's hope those are just rumors, you know. Perez improving on his lap time up into 5th place ahead of Alonso, only 5th though on the Red Bull. Yeah, track evolution is real here as Ocon looks to put on a purple first sector, is it? Have to check something. Hold on, guys. Just a sec. Aston Martin pace seems real. What's going on? What's going on is that they found something that wasn't working last time out, but they didn't have enough time to fix it for both of the cars. That's why they only changed the setup for Stroll and made him start from the pit lane. In the end, they had to retire both of the cars, but they said that they found what was wrong with the car. I mean, that's when it comes to setup. The upgrades are still not there. But yeah. The Astons seem like they are not slow, which is good. Ocon improves up into 11th place. Oh, that's Tsunoda up into 6th place. Tsunoda up into 6th place. That's also ahead of Alonso. Hamilton also ahead of Tsunoda up into 6th for him. 5.5 minutes left to go to qualifying. Doesn't look like it's raining yet. Russell can only manage 12th place with a bad third sector. The third sector seems to be catching off a lot of people here. Only 12 for him. That may cost him. Gasly has got a purple first sector. I don't know how much he's going to be able to improve. Verstappen up into P5. Gasly does improve and is up into 7th place. But yeah, I think we may get one extra run for the first drivers to set their second time, which is going to be, well, Leclerc I don't think is going to be coming out anymore, but Carlos Sainz, that's going to be Alonso, that's going to be Ricardo, that's going to be Hülkenberg, Magnussen, the Williams as well, both of them. Alex Albon's already out there on the track. Lewis Hamilton Team Radio, we are going to take another new set. Looks like the others have. Hamilton's being told, but we are not safe. No, we are not confident. Okay, so that's Hamilton being told that they are not confident that they are safe. While Lewis is in 8th place right now. He is still on the track. He's coming in right now. 4 minutes are left to this first part of qualifying. Doesn't look like Max is dialing his car in very well this weekend's Sly Legs. Yeah, it's kind of iffy. I mean, he's been complaining a lot, but in the end, I mean, they've already won both championships, so how good or not they do. I mean, they've stopped upgrading the car a while ago. Yeah, I think they're trying, but not as much anymore. That may be it as well. Bottas goes up into 12th fastest. I don't really think that's gonna matter much, as everyone else is gonna be setting faster times. 12th fastest at this point of qualifying, with 3 minutes left to go to the session, and a lot of drivers coming out. There's not certainly guarantee any degree of safety. Did they even upgrade the car? MCL81. Do you mean the Red Bull? Yes, they did. They upgraded the car many times. Alex Albon's going to be coming across the lineup into 4th place. That's a really good run from the Williams, which is, I don't want to say guaranteed, but it's a pretty good shot of making it through to Q2 with 2 minutes 45 seconds left to qualifying, as we are seeing some rain clouds in the not so far distance over already the city of Sao Paulo. And yeah, I think it's gonna be a tough one, this one. A lot of drivers have to get an outlap done. Kevin Magnussen, I think, is slowing the pack down as he now accelerates into turn 4. Right now it's Alonso slowing the pack down. Yeah, there's not much time. Alonso now accelerates. It's Danny Rick, then it's Stroll, then it's Yuki Tsunoda. Stroll reporting drops of rain. So this is very dangerous. That's the last thing you want when you are on an outlap right now, as Alonso goes into turn 6 as we speak. Magnussen, that's Ricciardo in turn 6 as well. Stroll, Tsunoda, Sargent, Gasly, Verstappen, Perez, all may be compromised with the rain. Let's see what they can do. So a few drops of rain is not too concerning if it's mostly dry in the rest of the circuit. But yeah, until the track starts to get wet and cold, most importantly, it should be fine. Let's see as they are coming across the line very shortly. That's Magnussen coming through. That's Sainz coming through. That's Alonso going to be coming through shortly. So will Danny Rick, Logan Sargent as well. Danny Rick is going through turn 14 as we speak. Carlos Sainz crosses the lineup into 6th place. So that's pretty good, and I would say that's him safe with a minute left to go to the session, with a few drops of rain already starting to fall across the second sector. Well, the end of the first sector and the start of the second sector. Sargent is up into 15th place. George Russell is improving on his lap time, and Nico Hülkenberg has got a purple first sector. Hamilton goes up into 4th place. Stroll comes into the pits. He's in 3rd. Russell goes fastest overall. Nico Hülkenberg with a purple first and a green second sector. Let's see, he's got a bit of a slipstream there as well. What can he do up into 3rd place for Nico Hülkenberg? That's Bottas. Oh, wow. Yeah, as I said, Bottas, that's not much. A P12. He's now at risk of being eliminated here. Alonso's also in danger, P14, and Yuki Tsunoda in 13th place. Logan Sargent is already out of qualifying pretty much, unless he can do something about it, but that's his in-lap, so not much is going to be going on. Kevin Magnussen up into 6th place for him. Let's see, Ricciardo improving, Tsunoda improving. That's a lot of drivers improving. Alonso's up into 6th place, so that's pretty good from him as well. With the track getting wetter and wetter, we are starting to see some yellow second sector times as Ricciardo goes up into 16th place. Oh no, Ricciardo's out. Tsunoda across the line. No, not improving as well. I think that's it for sector improvements. Ocon is looking good though. Ricciardo and Tsunoda both really struggling there in the second sector. Ricciardo's out of qualifying. Tsunoda so far making it through. Verstappen improves up into 2nd place, and that puts Gasly and Perez both at risk. Ocon up into 14th place, drops Gasly down to 15th, and that's Tsunoda out of qualifying as well. So both of the Alphas are out, so are both of the Alphas with PH, and then it's Logan Sargent. Yeah, those are already out, and everyone else can just come in. Because, yeah, everyone else is inside now. But yeah, Tsunoda's out, Ricardo's out, Bottas is out, Sargent is out, and Zhou is out. Yeah, unfortunately, that's it for those guys. And the rest, though, are moving through to Q2. Tsunoda saying Lewis Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton. Okay. He's saying that Hamilton impeded him. Let's go on to the replay. Seems to be on the pit exit. No, that was not Lewis Hamilton. That's an Alpine that Yuki went right through. That's Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly. Oh no, that's Max Verstappen going next to, yeah, in front of Ocon as well. Okay, yeah, a lot of people were waiting on the end of the pit lane and was compromising their times. Logan Sargent out of qualifying. We're now looking at him as we wait for the start of Q2. Oh, look, a spammer. Oh no, I am so sorry. I I put in timeout the wrong person. I am so sorry. XRYXN. Yeah, you said poor Rick, and you didn't deserve to be silenced. In 300 seconds, you will be back up and running. So I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry about that. Spamming is illegal. Yes, it is. Tsunoda can't catch a break. At least he outqualified his teammate. It was by 4,000ths of a second, but it still counts. Right, accidentally shooting an innocent man. How do you plead? I plead guilty, Your Honor. No, he wasn't banned. He was silenced, so he was just temporarily incapacitated. Love these streams, but today the timing screen and the commentary way out of sync. It's normal and not a worry usually, but today's worse than I've ever seen. Really? I'm commentating. Well, it's everything's as it should, as it always is. Maybe some buffering issue on YouTube side, but yeah, I mean, maybe try putting the video on 2x. That should help bring you up to speed if you are not there. Yeah. There is no delay. Okay. There's a problem on his side. Okay, yeah. I recommend putting the video on 2x. That usually fixes the problem, even if you have moved all the way forward and YouTube says you're live. That may fix the issue. Video is on point. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you so much, Python Slayer. Every F1 veteran fan knows AlphaTauri will be bad on this track. Well, every F1 veteran can remember actually Pierre Gasly getting a podium in the Toro Rosso. That wasn't that long ago either. That was 19. A second place as well. Who impeded Tsunoda? It's said by Yuki himself that it was Hamilton. We haven't seen a replay of that yet. We'll have to see about that. Okay, so the commentary and the graphs now should be synced. So many investigations, says Jose. Yes, yes. Q2 will start at 2 minutes. That's good. That's good. That was 4 years ago. Well, you said F1 veteran fans. Well, yeah, I mean, we do. We remember that podium. It was such a good drive. Yeah, Gasly did great in the race. Out-dragged Hamilton on the line. Yeah, let's be honest. Hamilton had a damaged front wing, but still, yeah. Gasly and Ocon under investigation for impeding. Oh yeah, for impeding Verstappen as well. Yeah, a lot of people are gonna be investigated after the session. But I think Russell's was more egregious, I would say, perhaps. Because, I mean, Gasly almost crashed into the back of him. But then Gasly went and impeded Verstappen, so hypocrisy a little bit there. Are the Alpines being investigated? Yes, they are. I just started following F1 this season, says Dark Triceratops. Okay, well, good. Welcome aboard. What happened in the start? I missed it. Start of qualifying? Few drivers went out. Both Alphas, and Logan Sargent. So the 4 Alphas and Sargent. Aston Martin hype is no more. Oh, it hasn't been any more for a few months now, I would say. Verstappen radio. There's some very, very light spots of rain in the track. Max Verstappen gets stalled. Okay, so that's pretty chill. Everyone is on dry compound tires right now. So it's not getting any worse, no, but drivers are gonna want to get in their times as soon as possible because rain may get worse. That's why everyone is lining up at the end of the grid, in the end of the pit line, sorry. That's Verstappen, Alonso, Albon, Perez, all out there on the circuit. Max is the king of the wets in Brazil, says only one day. Yeah, there's a lot of people that do really well here in Brazil. Verstappen, Perez, Albon, Alonso, Stroll, that's Hamilton, Norris, Russell, Leclerc, Sainz, Piastri, and Ocon are out there on the circuit already. The top 5, yeah. Oh, did I say Stroll? I think I did. Yeah, that's literally everyone other than Hülkenberg, Magnussen, and Gasly so far. And they are, I think, going to be coming out very soon. They should be out. And yeah, the rain is imminent. We don't know if it's gonna get any worse, but so far it's just a few spots of rain, so dry running is still a possibility. But track evolution is also a thing because the track was wet and is drying out constantly. So Gasly comes out. That's both of the Haas still in the pits. But yeah, as I was saying, the track dries up and the times improve. So you want to be as late as possible out, but also you don't want to get caught in the rain. So there's a tiny gap that everyone has to fit through, and that's what's going on with the things, with the qualifying. Hülkenberg and Magnussen are still in the pits, though. Perez sets the purple first sector. Thank you for giving us good content. Thank you for coming here and watching, Frosty. If you've enjoyed the stream so far, make sure to leave us a like. It really helps us out a ton. And make sure to subscribe if you're new here. Purple second sector for Max Verstappen, as both of the Red Bulls are going to be coming across the line very shortly. That's Max Verstappen with the first time set so far. That's George Russell going second fastest with the second time set so far. Sergio Perez goes faster than Russell, not faster than Verstappen. Leclerc starts his fast lap right now as we are on board with Alonso going through the second sector into turn 12 right now. Through 13 into 14 and across the line very shortly. I think he will be faster than Albon. Let's hope he will be faster than Albon. He's not faster than Albon. Oh well. Fourth for him. Stroll third place. Fastest purple third sector for Stroll there, as Alonso had it and Stroll immediately took it away from him. So Stroll half a second faster than his teammate on that run. That's concerning to say the least. Hamilton up into fourth place as Norris goes second fastest, splitting both of the Red Bulls. Haas is just chilling. That's true, Marvin. They're just chilling. They're just vibing, you know. Pure vibes there. Russell goes 8th fastest, only a 1:11. That's 0.8 of a second slower than Max Verstappen's time, the slowest time set so far. Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. Leclerc only goes 8th fastest. That's not a good time from him. as well, as Carlos Sainz is going to be coming across the line 10th fastest. That's the slowest time so far. Is that the rain having anything to do with anything, or is that just maybe used tires? Oscar Piastri goes 3rd overall, as Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez are both in the pit. So is Alex Albon, and everyone, is looking to come in to change tires and then come out. Ocon goes 7th fastest. So far we have the Haas have joined the track. It's good to know. Where is Nico Hülkenberg? Oh, there he is, ahead of Sainz. Track temperatures dropping fastest, Jose. Down to 36 degrees. Yeah, 36.1. Air temperature also dropping down to 28.7, so that's 2 degrees. But yeah, track temperature, that's the little drops of rain doing their work. Drying, not moistening up the track, let's say. And, cooling it down. 36.1 is still the track temperature. Humidity is rising, though. It went from 54 up to 61%. So yeah, it's still getting more humid. That's probably got to do with the rain. Elimination zone, we have Hülkenberg and Magnussen, who are just now starting their fast laps, and it's Sainz, Russell, and Leclerc. I think Alonso and Albon will fall down there as well, as Hülkenberg and Magnussen are both having good first sectors. Purple mini sector for Nico there on the first sector. I gotta do something. Hold on a second, guys. Hold on a second. Hülkenberg, Magnussen, both improving on that first, going fast on that first sector. Nico Hülkenberg and Kevin Magnussen, still going fast into the second sector. They're both improving. Hülkenberg up into 8th place, drops Alonso down to 11th. And let's see, Magnussen across the line as well, up into 9th, drops Albon to 11th right now. Hold on a second, guys. Lewis Hamilton is out on the circuit. Russell as well. They are both improving. Russell has got a purple mini sector. Hamilton's up in 6th place and is still improving. That's Russell also out on the track. The guys who should be out that are not are Alonso and Albon. 7 minutes left to go to the session, so it's still plenty of time. But Leclerc and Sainz are also out there. Let's see what happens. So 7 minutes are left to this session. Fourth fastest for Lewis Hamilton. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry, I'm not 100% here. I got some stuff that I got to quickly do. I'll be right back with you. Okay, there we go. That's Leclerc going across the line. Leclerc up into 5th place. That's Carlos Sainz, who's in 15th right now as he goes across the line. Up into 2nd. Really good for him. Hamilton down in 7th now as Norris improves up into 3rd. That's Albon and Alonso also on track now as they are on outlaps. That's a replay of Hamilton slightly losing the rear through one of the corners there. Come on, Alonso's age is finally kicking in. I don't think that's it, bro. Let's see. Albon and Alonso are out on the circuit as Ocon, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, and Gasly are not. And those are the other drivers at risk. Hamilton comes into the pits. Norris, Piastri, Perez, and Stroll are on out laps as well. Sainz P2, yes. Sainz P2, indeed. Let's see, Alonso's improving through the first sector. Going much faster than pretty much everyone. Oh, that's on the end laps. Yeah, my bad. Albon's also improving on the first sector. Yeah, I was like, that's much faster than any other times on the board. Yeah, I was looking at the end lap times. But still, it's only 1/10 of a second slower than Lando Norris's time on the first sector. Alonso's on used softs, apparently. Let's see, he's also improving on the second sector, up 3.5 tenths. Albon, Norris, all improving. They are going to be crossing the line very shortly. Alonso through the third sector, and across the line he comes. He shoots up into second place. 4 minutes left to go. That's a good time. That's a good time. Albon only up into 14th. That was a bad second sector for Albon. Norris tops the timing sheets. 0.2 of a second faster than Alonso's time at 1:10.021. Sergio Perez is now looking to improve on his lap time as well. He's got a green first sector, but not much more though. He's kind of struggling on the second one, even though he's still overall improving, but I don't think it will be by that much. It's under Norris's time on that second sector. Let's see what he can do as he comes through 14 into 15, and the RS flap open. Across the line he goes. That's up into 3rd. Behind his teammate, but still top 3. Pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, that final sector always catches him out. That's 0.2 down. Almost Alonso's time. That's Verstappen on an out lap as well. Verstappen's going to be coming across the line right now to start his time lap as we have just under 3 minutes left to qualifying. Alonso radio? You're currently P2, P3, I'll let you know. And Alonso's like, whoa! And it's like, yeah, well, there's still plenty of time, so we'll let you know. We'll let you know. But yeah, Russell's coming out as well. Russell is on an out lap, so is Mr. Hammy. P9 right now. Albon's lap time has been deleted for exceeding track limits. Albon just came into the pits and was in 14th place, has just been dropped down to P15. Stroll did not improve on his time, I don't think. He's back in the pits. Yeah, 2 minutes left to go, so I don't think Stroll's going to be able to do much unless he just fits new tires and is let out immediately. Stroll right now 10th place as Verstappen is down on the second sector. I think he's going to be coming in. Is he aborting the lap or is he still pushing? No, yeah, he's still pushing. Let's see what he can do, Mr. World Champion, across the line. That's 3.5 tenths down on Norris's time. That's slower than his fastest lap as well. So not an improvement for Max Verstappen. Let's see what happened there in the second sector. If there was a problem or something, No. Oh, well, kind of lost the rear a little bit through the exit of, I think that was turn 4. Yeah, but it was ever so slight. It was still within track limits, but still not a good lap. Just not a good lap, as we are now looking at Magnussen not improving through the first sector. Ocon also not improving through the first sector, but yeah, let's see what those two can do, as Stroll is on... Oh yeah, Stroll's pretty much out of qualifying unless everyone else pretty much sucks. Hülkenberg can only do 11th fastest. That's not enough to get through to Q2 with 35 seconds left to go to qualifying. Kevin Magnussen, I don't think is going to be improving either. Comes across the line. No, not even better than his previous time. So he stays 13th fastest, and I think that's him out of qualifying as well. Ocon is going to be coming across the line next. Piastri, let's see, is on an out lap right now. He's going to be starting his fast lap as Verstappen comes into the pits. Ocon is going to be coming across the line right now. He's got a green second sector. Let's see what he can do. Not enough to improve either. 12th place for Ocon, who is pretty much out of qualifying right now. Hamilton up into 6th. Gasly, 14th fastest right now, improving on the first sector, improving on the second sector. He could be the exception. He could be pushing Stroll out of qualifying. It all depends on this final few corners through 15, and across the line he comes. Pierre Gasly can only go up one place. That's 13th place for Gasly. That's pretty much it for the bottom 5 in qualifying. Lance Stroll surviving, not even setting a final time there. Making it through as Leclerc goes up into 7th as the checkered flag is waved. Yeah, Stroll 10th place and through to Q3. Alonso and Stroll are both through to Q3. Wow. Who would have thought? But yeah, I mean, McLaren are still through. McLaren P1 and P9. So that's still really good. Piastri could have gotten a better time, but still, I mean, the McLaren is competitive. It's been quicker than the Red Bulls all through the weekend. So that might be a pole position for McLaren if the trends continue through the end of this qualifying session, through the final part of qualifying here at Brazil. It's Perez in second place, Verstappen in second place, Perez in third, and then it's Alonso, Sainz, Hamilton, Leclerc, Russell, Piastri, and Stroll in P10. Stroll world champion. Stroll is not strolling. No, Stroll is pushing. Has had the chance today and they disappoint, says Lu Duong. It's unfortunate, isn't it? But still, P11 is quite good. It's just one place off the points. We're now looking at a replay of Alex Albon's time and why it was deleted. Yeah, Albon out of qualifying as well. So it's Hülkenberg, Ocon, Gasly, Magnussen, and Albon out of qualifying. So it's both of the Haases, both of the Alpines, and the remaining Williams. Yeah, those 5 are out, and we are going to get going with qualifying in just a few minutes. Or Q3, I mean. And yeah, that's going to be setting the top 10 places for the grid for the start for Sunday's race. Yeah, I always say Interlagos is a good one. And so far, it's looking good. Don't know what happened in turn 2. The car was bouncing a bit all over the place. Gasly tells to the radio, yeah. Gasly was improving, though, in the first and the second. Not so much in the third sector. Not enough to make it through to Q3. Not enough to make it past his teammate, but enough to make up a place ahead of Stroll. Is it wet or mixed conditions? It's dry conditions, but cooling off dry conditions. Right now, track temperature is 35.2. Air temperatures remaining the same, and humidity is rising a little bit still. It's 62% humidity, so we still don't have rain, but it's let's look at the rain clouds. Yeah, I think rain is dissipating, honestly. I don't think it's going to be raining in the circuit at all. Yeah, no. Rain clouds are kind of dissipating. They're kind of going round the circuit. But just as I say so, people are putting on their raincoats. So it looks like it's raining. So forget everything I just said. We may actually get some rain here and a wet Q3. We will have to wait and see for that one. I live in Sao Paulo state. The weather is going dark here, says Shadow. Weather is going dark here as well. It's not really super close to Sao Paulo, but it's kind of close. Not upset about the Alpines. Expected to see them qualify their release as King Chu. Yeah, the Alpines didn't really have that much pace. But points could be a thing, in the table. We'll have to wait and see how the race weekend evolves. Are you from Brazil? No, but I'm pretty close to it. It's nighttime in Bulgaria. Does that count as dark weather? Yes, it does. It does. Let's go, Rainmaster. Who are you talking about? There's a lot of Rainmasters here right now. Are you American? Yes, I am. South American, but it's still. I live near Sao Paulo. It's snowing. Somehow, I doubt that. Are you Colombian? No, I said I'm not from the United States. When are you moving out? Says Creaking Jordans. Soon as I can, bro. First I gotta finish university, that's next year, and then yeah, the plan is to just take off, literally. Is it done? Not yet. Qualifying is starting in just under 2 minutes. I'm very East American from Europe. Yeah, but that's not America though. Are you American? If you're from SA, I'm not from. I don't know what SA is, but I'm not from there. Are you human or are we dancer? I may be dancer. Rafael. I don't know. That's the question that I'm asking myself ever since that song came out. I'm on my knees looking for answers, SA, South America. Well, yeah, I mean, it says it there in the name. If that's not America, then I don't know what is. Neither. I'm a butterfly. Oh, okay. SA means South Africa. Yeah, I mean, you're Swiss, right? Oh my god, I hope. If I were Swiss, you guys, yeah, I mean, oof, you guys would know. If you live on the continent of America, then you can identify as American. Yes, that's true. That is a true fact. Oh my god, the sky is black as everyone else is coming out. That's not racist. That's just a fact, Leclerc Team Radio. Rain expected when? 7 minutes into the session. So Q3 is a 10-minute ordeal. Well, 9-minute, I think. But it's kind of already raining across the circuit. I mean, people are wearing the raincoats. You can't say black. No, I can't. In my country, black is a color, not a race. Yeah, in mine too, but I'm speaking to an international audience. So who knows? Alonso's the first one out, followed by Stroll and Hamilton as Q3 is underway. 12 minutes we will get here, 12 minutes for Q3. So we should be finishing up in just a few minutes. I believe Ryan is racist against Black Sky. Cancel racing statistics and Ryan's dead channel. That one hit home, the dead channel part. You can say black, it's a color. I know. I'm joking around, guys. I'm joking around. What are your pronouns? Oh god. Don't get me starting. So 11 minutes left to go to the end of the session. That means 1 minute has elapsed. Few people are out. Everyone pretty much from the top 10 has come out. Now everyone literally from the top 10 has come out, with Sergio Perez joining the pack. Alonso's leading everyone there. Okay, please don't do Ferrari strategy. I won't, don't worry. Alonso is through turn 14 into 15 and about to start his fast lap. We have Piastri and Perez stopped at the exit of turn 3. Let's hope that Perez's stoppage does not affect the laps of the guys who are coming behind, who are already on fast laps, you know? What's your favorite track? It's Spa-Francorchamps. It's my favorite track. Oh, look, a spammer. Okay, Verstappen is starting his fast lap as well. So is Stroll, so is Hamilton, so is Russell, as Alonso gets past Perez into turn 8. It's a bit of an iffy pass if you ask me. Let's hope that Perez moved out of the way. It didn't really look like it, but we'll see. Alonso's time has been kind of competitive through the first and second sectors so far. Oh, through the first sector at least. It's not been off Verstappen's time. Let's see now, Piastri. Oh, that's a slide. That's a slide from Max Verstappen, who I think is going to be aborting that lap. Yeah, into turn 9, at the exit of turn 9. The rear was just lost, as Alonso says. The first time of the session, that's beaten by Lance Stroll. Yeah, Alonso with a purple third sector, but Stroll with a better overall time. Rain expected in 2 minutes. So that's Alonso. That's Hamilton. Sorry, in third place. Oh my God, the sky is black. Verstappen goes fastest overall with a purple all-rounder. Russell, yeah, I mean it's dark. It's legit dark. They may have to turn on the lights at the circuit, as Russell only manages to go 5th fastest. Slowest time so far, as Stroll goes faster than Alonso. That's the highlight of the weekend for me. Leclerc up into 2nd place. Norris, Sainz, Perez gonna be coming across the line. Norris only 7th fastest. Only 7th. Carlos Sainz across the line. That's 8th, and that's a yellow on the 3rd sector. That's Piastri out of the track. I think that's due to the rain that compromised Perez's time. Oh my. Oh my. Let's see Perez. Think that's it. Perez across the line, the slowest time so far. And it may be an Aston Martin 2nd row for the start of this race. Let's see. No, I mean, everyone's on cooldown laps right now. Oh my God, the sky is black. It's literally black. Stroll, Alonso coming into the pits, Verstappen as well, Hamilton as well. Everyone pitting right now. As rain is expected to come imminently. Norris radio. Rain is getting heavier, Lando. Yeah, that's it for qualifying. But Verstappen gets pole position then. Leclerc on the front row, and then it's Stroll ahead of Alonso in 3rd place. Stroll. Remember, Stroll is a pretty good rain driver. He got pole position in Turkey in 2020. That was a wet race. That was the first year of Aston Martin, and it was a superb quali lap. So, I mean, congratulations to Stroll on that 2nd row start. Alonso's back up there as well, P4 for him. Then it's both of the Mercedes on the 3rd row. Then it's going to be Norris. Then it's going to be Sainz and Perez in P9. That's really not good for the championship for him. Oscar Piastri bringing out the rear. P10 for him. Also not good for his own championship. Norris, Perez, Piastri, Sainz heavily compromised out there. And that's it. That's it for qualifying. I mean, the timer's still going, but there's not going to be any improvements and no one's going to be coming out. We're just going to be waiting this session out. But yeah, that's good. Inters come out. No, we're not going to get inters. I mean, it's no point in running on inters because it's not going to improve on the time. And yeah, that's it for qualifying. Alonso radio, it's night. Yeah, literally what I said. Yeah, agreed. It's also dangerous. Lights are turning on in the circuit because it's literally nighttime. And well, that's it for qualifying. I hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, I gotta get back to work. So I mean, it's still 5.5 minutes left to go to qualifying. We can still hang out here, but I gotta start doing some stuff, you know. So yeah, I gotta go. But either way, it's been a fantastic session. It's been really interesting. And yeah, Brazil always delivers, always delivers. And yeah, I mean, that's it for qualifying. That's the top 10. And thank you all so much for watching. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Yeah. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.